A cadet snickered. You lost, darling? This isn't a beauty parlor. The woman strode down the corridor, her faded green flight suit hugging her figure, unzipped just enough to spark murmurs from every uniformed man present. Her boots clacked on the floor, nearly drowned out by the stares, smirks, and jeers from soldiers barely past boyhood. Another cadet elbowed his friend. What is this, Halloween? Who let the pin-up girl into the mess hall? Their laughter rang out like hyenas, not even trying to hush their voices. She stayed silent, not sparing them a glance, clutching two brown paper bags with a calm, unreadable face as she passed the row of cadets. But the deeper she moved, the bolder the taunts grew. Bet she's just some officer's side piece, one muttered behind her. Wearing that jacket like she deserves it. The jacket, olive and worn, frayed at the cuffs with a missing zipper tooth, was clearly too large for her. Yet, sewn over the chest pocket was a patch, its colors dulled by time, the embroidery nearly worn off, but unmistakable, a name, a squadron, and a symbol that shifted everything. A crimson lightning bolt slicing through golden wings. Just then, the general stepped out of his office. He stopped mid-sentence, eyes fixed on the patch, his jaw dropping as if he'd seen a specter from a long-forgotten war tale. The room fell silent, as if a gunshot had echoed. The cadets straightened, confused, as the general, a man unflinched by 2 decades of service, stood rooted before her. "Where'd you get that jacket?" he asked, voice low and tight. She met his gaze, steady and calm. "It was my brother's," she said. "Captain Liam Carter, Thunderhawk Squadron." Silence. Every soldier stiffened. Some blinked, trying to place the name. One cadet whispered, "Thunderhawk, isn't that?" The general cut in, softer now. He flew the impossible route over the Draken Pass. 7 planes down. He got 5 men out alive. And died carrying the 6th, she finished, her voice barely a murmur, yet it rolled through the hall like thunder. The general stepped closer, his stern eyes now softened with respect and something deeper, guilt. Liam Carter was the finest pilot I ever trained. He had a sister, I recall. Just a kid then, always running around the base with a toy plane. I grew up, she said, and I enlisted, not to fly, just to serve. A cadet stammered, "Wait, ma'am, you're military?" She nodded. "Logistics, for years. Injured on a supply run in Helmand. Medical discharge." She lifted her arm slightly, revealing a faint scar along her shoulder. "I wear this jacket to remember why I started, why we all do." The cadets who'd mocked her seemed to shrink in place. The general turned slowly to the boys behind him. "Every year, I see you strut in here, thinking you're warriors because you can yell and march. You don't even know the history woven into that jacket you ridiculed, a legacy." He looked at the woman and gave a sharp, practiced salute. "I should be saluting you." She looked surprised but returned the gesture. Then the general addressed the room. "Let this be a lesson. Humility isn't optional. You don't know who stands before you, and you don't get to judge someone's worth by their appearance." She didn't demand respect. She earned it. One by one, the cadets shifted. The first stepped forward, offering a silent salute with a nod of regret. Then another, and another, until the hallway, once filled with jeers and laughter, stood at attention, eyes forward, hearts heavy with shame and admiration. The woman gave a small smile, adjusted the paper bags in her hands, and said softly, "Liam used to say, courage isn't loud. It's quiet, like the sound of someone staying behind so others can make it home." As she walked on, no one spoke. The men who'd scoffed now parted for her like a sea for a ship, their silence carrying more weight than any insult. Respect. When she turned the corner, the general lingered, staring down the hall, as if glimpsing the shadow of a lost comrade beside her. So never judge someone by their clothes, because sometimes a worn-out jacket holds more honor than the sharpest uniform. Before we close this story, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. If this tale moved you, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and drop a karma in the comments below.